Right, today's project, as you might remember, rain stopped play the other day with the wood store. So today I'm going to finish that off. I've remeasured it, I've shortened it slightly, and because the wood is now down in the outbuilding, I'm going to just make the wood store in there, in situ. I'm actually using the weatherboard, the leftover weatherboard from the garage doors and the back gate. So it's really went a long way. They never really talk about prices in videos like this as well. So I got 12 lengths of this stuff. It was either 4.8 or 5.6, I can't remember. Really long bits. And that came to £84. And that's done me 2 big barn style doors, a garden gate, and now it's still going to do the roof covering of a wood store. So it's pretty good value, but it's also worthwhile hanging on to all your leftover shit. I was just going to cut this up for kindling because it burns really well and you can just axe it down, but I'm glad I kept it. I think I have enough. I've not measured it out, so I'm going to cut 13 bits of this at 45mm, and away we go. That was a damn sight more interesting to watch on time-lapse than it would have been in real time. I've cut 14 bits because I probably made a cock up of 1 or 2 of them, probably. So let's take them all down now and put it all together. Just spotted in the tree as well. We've had a pigeon sitting on eggs for a little while, and I think the baby's just poked out because it's a hell of a lot darker than the mother was, and it's totally different colouring, so I'll see if I can get him for you. That's definitely the baby, because they're famously quite ugly. Poor things haven't grown into their features yet, so you can see the beak's massive. There you go, nature watch. It's quite rare to see baby pigeons. It's good to see that. Cue walking music. Right, here we are. This is the stage we're at so far. It's just going to go in the back wall there because that's quite a dry area. This wall's quite wet. Need to sort out the gutter in there. So stack the wood in there to dry, and we'll have another ton over there that we'll be using in the house. So let's get cracking. Right, that's us put together. Just a bit of DPC on the front for if we do put it outside, it'll let the water drain off. And put a big bit at the back as well, same reason. That should keep us. I'm not doing shelving because it's just going in here, so it's just a place to stash all the timber, but going to get the roof painted and then put in position. And there we have it. Must say awfully nice once it's painted. But yeah, it's sitting pretty well in situ. That'll do us there. Now we'll just get it filled up. There we go. It's looking all right. We're largely done out of scrap. Well, yeah, mostly scrap timber. Quite happy with that. It'll do us. Oh my goodness, it's my first voiceover. Oh, it's getting all professional. Right, as this renovation project progresses, you continuously find little mistakes, slip-ups, new ideas, new systems, new ways of doing things. So this next section you're about to see should actually have belonged in episode 5. But I've just realised that whilst editing episode 6. So pretend you're watching episode 5 and this is the setup to put in the stud wall, but it's actually us using the ceiling hoist for the first time and fitting plasterboard above our heads. If you saw the last one, we were studding out the wall and we started sheeting the ceiling after insulating it. It was a big job, and to be honest, with the height being as high as they are, they're 2.6 metre high ceilings. So I had done a previous house at the basic 2.2 at which height I can stand and lift the sheets more or less, and rather forgot that these ceilings are so high. I have been out this morning on the Gumtree, called the guy last night and picked up a hodder. I don't know what they're called, a hoist, a pulley, I don't know, but they lift the whole sheets of plasterboard via a winch system and hold it in place, meaning that you can do it on your own. You're not tearing your muscles, you're not really working too much with your arms over your head, which is always really tricky. The guy was really lovely, Don. He printed off a set of instructions for me as well. It looks pretty straightforward to put together, but let's see. So I'm going to put it together and see if we can get it working. Nice. Hey, I'm thinking straight away, let's lose the light bulb. Genius. Ooh, rain up she rises, ooh, rain up she rises, ooh, rain up she rises early in the morning. and steal my shoes, even though they've seen some use. Dear to me, less so for you. Why would I sing songs for you? Dip my pockets, cut my purse. Day by day you're getting worse. There's the line, but I was first. There you stood, my private curse. And it's gonna be a long, cold winter. Wow. We have a ceiling. Soon we're going to have the builders starting work on the kitchen extension, and they thought it'd be a good idea if we utilise the outbuilding for storage for all the supplies, and it also means coming into the worst weather that they've got somewhere to work. So we need lights down there. So today's project is making a light feature temporarily at first for the guys to use, but while I was thinking about that, we've kind of chatted it through, and we're going to try and make it the permanent sort of light fitting fixture feature. So we're going to make quite a nice big light piece. So that's today's job, one of many of today's jobs. But I have a huge bit of timber, and I'm going to try and make it look less ugly. So away we go. Should be quite nice. Kind of sounds counterintuitive, but we don't want it too nice, because then we lose the kind of point of having a big old chunk of timber. So that's as far as I'm going to take that. Right, I've quickly deduced the weed burner is rubbish, so I'm going back to my tried and tested creme brulee. This is a catering burner, but I'm guessing it's going to be much more efficient on this because it's concentrated flame, so it should go. I'll let you hear it. Yeah, that's good. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this side here, you kind of want this. This is a technique called Shou Sugi Ban. It's Japanese wood burning, and what I'm going to do is burn it jet black, char it, and then scrape it all out with a stiff brush. So you see all the wood grain and you get a lovely burnished gold sort of wood. But that's what you want, that sheen, so that the grain just kind of solidifies and pops out. And it means when you brush it, all the softwood has burnt and you brush out the char from it, but the grain remains black because it's the tougher wood. So it's a really beautiful effect, but I'll show you in a little bit. You'll maybe see the grain turning here as I do it. So that's it just going there. It just becomes shinier. That's what we're after. Look how beautiful that looks. Perfect. And you don't need any finish on that now because it's supposedly instantly watertight and weatherproof. But you wouldn't want to cover that up with anything anyway, so yeah, that's perfect. Ideal. We'll just continue with this. So that is us, burnt to crisp. And now comes the good bit. Well, it's looking pretty good. There is some really pretty detail on it. I'll run you down and try and show you now. Yeah, really happy with that. So I'm going to start, give it a final brush and then start placing the light fittings and securing them to it and the chains, and then working out where we're hanging it from. Somewhere up there. You'll have to forgive me. The way in which the lampshades and wiring had to be connected to the big beam meant that everything had to be pre-assembled before fitting it to the beam. So I thought rather than have that sitting there fully assembled in the grotty old garage before we've cleaned the ivy and stuff from the roof, I had to bring it up to the house just so it could be done. So I'll show you just now what it looks like. Yeah, we're looking alright. I'm quite happy with it. I think it'll look great when it's fully assembled and hanging the other way around. So use your imagination. Very nice. Kind of like something you'd find in either, I don't know, hipster sort of bar or hipster bars. If there's any hipster bars or barbers watching and would like a handmade bespoke light, get in touch. Thanks for watching. If you get a second, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time at Bare Bones Cottage.